have a big, slow-moving DC-707 spray.
This is another one.
I got people monitoring the calls.
It's called geoengineering. Controlling the weather.
Why do you think the Air Force and aircraft are doing that?
The Air Force knows someone's doing it. I'm in contact with the FAA. The FAA saying that it could be military planes. The planes that I'm seeing are not trapped. They're not testing for the particles that the airplanes are putting out. Barium nanoparticles.
I'm going to give you my official Air Force MacDill statement that MacDill Air Force Base in no way controls the weather around Tampa Bay. We don't have any ability to control weather.
Governments and lawmakers are rarely our friends or allies in our attempts to investigate chemtrails. In the U.S., Public Laws 105-85 and H.R. 2977 specifically allow the spraying of chemical and biological agents on the American population. All 50 U.S. states and every NATO nation is now being sprayed. People are never told when the spraying is being done or why. It is clear that someone is bioengineering our atmosphere and contaminating the air that we breathe without our consent. So what are the possible effects of chemtrail spraying? Respiratory illnesses, autism, and Alzheimer's disease have skyrocketed since the spraying operations began. Mysterious new disorders such as Morgellons disease have appeared in areas sprayed heavily with chemtrails. Colored fibers that do not match anything found in the FBI database are found growing in the human body. The host infection is 99% plus, meaning everyone already has Morgellons disease. It is already within everyone's body. Skin specimens taken from people who show no outward signs of Morgellons show evidence of Morgellons particles on their skin. Spraying chemicals from aircraft is an inhumane act on a civilian population, a Section 4 violation of the Crimes Against Humanity and War Crimes Act. Chemtrails are destroying the planet and killing us all in the process. High bypass turbofan jet engines do not produce contrails. There is a disinformation campaign being run by our opposition to hinder our efforts and defame those of us fighting on the front lines of this issue. How can we know what chemical contamination of our atmosphere is occurring when every government agency refuses to address the issue? We have provided them with more than enough evidence to have our concerns addressed. The lack of government transparency leads to other agents of poisoning that bear investigation as well. This is important work we are doing. We may never know the full extent of the damage aerial chemtrail spraying is doing to our bodies and the health of our children, but we cannot halt our efforts, even if that means going head-to-head and toe-to-toe with government agencies, the military, and corporations. Take this as a call to action. Become an activist in whatever place and condition you find yourself in. And in Churchill's words, never give in, never give in, never, never